get ready, tune in, unwind. It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to talk about what's happening, baby. So run, don't crawl. It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to think. So go ahead and get yourself a smooth drink. It's the Smoke World Podcast. Light up your cigar, put your feet up, and don't go too far. So tune in weekly in your car, at home, or on your phone, and listen in the Smoke World Podcast, hosted by Stone.
What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Smoke World. I'm your host, Stone, so go grab that stick, go grab a glass, whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and have the conversation. Speaking of conversation, today is going to be a little different. It's going to be a different type of podcast. We're going to dedicate this podcast to one of our brothers, Ron Smothers, who sat here at this lounge, Tobacco Field, I want to say since they opened. So that's about
one first. And then
yeah, that was one, but I didn't know him at one, so I can't count that. Tobacco Field 2, that's correct. That's a good correction. Dubsy's on the mic.
They had a
over
little
there.
lounge over there to TF1?
Yeah, that was that was in up in Wilmington, 202. So Ron Smothers, who passed away
Oh, that's cool. That's what's up.
at the ripe age and young age of, was he 79? 78. Well, God blessed him. We hope we can make it that far. So I figured we sit down and have a conversation with each individual who wanted to share a story, quick memory of Ron. And the first person we have here today is Brother Dubsy. Dubsy's in the building. Dubs, how you feel today, sir? What's good?
I'm fair to Midland, man, just living life. And
Why don't you grab that mic? Hold that mic. Just want to put that in your hand so we can hear you clearly, brother. If you don't mind. If you don't mind. God
life is lifing.
Okay.
And God is humbling the brother. And the humility is, a teaching moment.
Oh, you about to preach? That's okay. Let it go.
No,
you gonna share a testimony?
We have
it's
one of them
okay.
here, and it's all right, Father God, in the name of Jesus. We
Yes.
come before thee in humble supplication.
Yes, indeed.
And intercessory prayer. No, let me stop.
All right. So now talk about Ron. So did you meet Ron here at Tobacco Field 2 or Tobacco Field 1?
I met Governor at Tobacco Fields 1, I say about 15 to 17 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Very, very quiet, humble. And then when he got to know me, we had some intellectual talks and, verbal gymnastics between us back and forth. And that gravitated me towards him. And, at first, before he was the governor, which I coined.
I wonder. Okay. So you coined that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, because I was going to say, when do we start calling him governor?
I coined him that because he act like a governor up in this piece.
Okay. That was down here at Tobacco Field 2.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
And go ahead.
No, I just wanted to
okay.
know, because I was going to kind of move to that, but you answered that question.
But the first name I gave him for nomenclature purposes is griot. If you understand the definition of griot is an African storyteller. And he had, once he got comfortable with me, he just shared some stories that he chose to share. And, I would, humbly inquire, about those stories. And, and then we got into like history, so on and so forth. And I would ask him like questions that, was this correct? If this happened, X, Y, and Z, and he put things in proper context. But those are the type of conversations that we had. And then when we got here at TF2, it started getting more brotherly. Well, not brotherly, more elder teacher to student type of relationship, and which I relish. But yeah, I do miss that cat for and on up now. But those are the fond memories I have of the governor, and yeah, I kind of miss him, man, sitting here with his legs crossed, drinking his coffee, shuffling along, talking slick out his mouth, bum rushing TVs between golf and CNN.
And definitely.
Like, come on, bro.
You might have to give him a little background on that. Folks listening might not know the background about him bum rushing TVs. He will have both TVs on lockdown.
Both remote in his hand. Both remote controls in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and a specific seat, which
Yes.
I'm sitting in right now. Out of respect, I can feel him now. How long you staying?
Oh man.
Let me stop.
But no, that's those are the stories, those are the memories that we have of them. I'm thinking we had to make a rule with the TV. Now we had a friend D, D had never been here before. So we had told D, yo, come on down, check out the lounge. Because a lot of people pass this place and never think about it. Like, oh, this is a spot to sell cigarettes and lottery tickets. Not believing or seeing that they have a decent sized humidor. So D finally comes down. And he was like, yeah, this old dude was in there. And he had like both TVs on. He had like a CNN on and the Golf Channel. And I'm like, okay, I started having a flashback, man. I said, what you mean flashback? My dad, yo, man, when I was young, I used to be home watching TV. My dad would come home out of nowhere and just take the remote and turn the channel. And so I felt some kind of way, but I couldn't retaliate against my dad. But when I went down to the lounge, this old dude had the remotes. I felt some kind of way. I felt so bad that I put something on Google. I put a whole review of it. To this day, I think this is the only review that's on.
About our boy.
Yes, Daryl. Yes.
Yeah.
He put a review that's, I believe, you go to Google now and do a search of tobacco filter. There's a review, and it says, okay, it was a nice spot, but the guy had the TV remotes, had the TVs on lockdown, so it upset him that much that he felt he had to go put that out there. But going back to the governor, now, he was very secretive, at least in the beginning. He wouldn't tell you too much. He wouldn't tell you his birthday. Mm-hmm. He ain't really want to tell you too much about his background, where he lived at. We ain't find out where, at least I can only speak for myself. Let me speak for myself. I ain't found out where he lived until, I don't know how many years later. I don't know. It was years. I said, Ron, where you live? He always, I live around, close by. He would not give up his address. I want to say at one time he had to go to a doctor's appointment or something, and we're having a conversation, and I don't know what happened at the doctor's appointment, but he came back and said he had a doctor's appointment. He just had got back. So we're chit-chatting, going back and forth. And whatever, I guess maybe a realization came to him coming from the doctors. I said, see, Ron, going to the doctors, we don't know where you live at. What's something happened to you, man? How's somebody going to help you out?
Exactly.
So I guess the spirit hit him.
Shallow.
Okay, Stone. Okay, Stone. All right. I give you my address. I said, yeah, I need your address. I don't even know if I even got your phone number. Yeah. Okay. You let me know you're ready. So I pulled up my phone, put his information in. But he was that kind of guy. And to this day, I use this a lot. This term that he tells you because he was a reporter. Stone, you're there to report the story, not be the story. I said, ooh, that's good. So I use that at work all the time. Supervisor called me and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm just here to report the story. I'm not here to be the story. I'm just here to tell you what happened. This ain't about me. So moving forward, though, is there anything else you want to share, Dubs? Because we're just going to get quick 5-8 minutes, whatever's on your mind, memory, story. If you're done, I'm going to bring another brother over. If you got anything else you want to add to it, you can add to it. If not, we'll move to the next person and let them share an idea, concept, memory, story.
I will conclude with this. He's sorely missed. Sorely missed already. And I don't even think it's been a month yet, right?
Nah.
Yeah, he's sorely missed. I miss that cat, man. I miss him. I'm done.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. Brother, P.S. We're going to bring P.S. in the building. If y'all don't know who P.S. is, he's a guy with a beard that doesn't quite match his face. And his beard is like totally gray. He only like 27. I don't know what happened there, but that's just how it goes. We love him just the same. P.S. Why don't you grab that mic, P.S.?
You have a gray beard with Similac on. I don't know how you did that, man.
I'm going to grab the microphone.
A super great beard with like fancy sneakers on that cost $200 or something. I thought that's young bull stuff, but
$300.
Freedom sneaks.
Yeah, civil rights, as you would say, civil rights sneakers. What's up, man? How you feel today, sir?
What's going on, Stone?
All good, man. We sitting here just reminiscing over. That could, what I was about to go to. You know where I was just about to go when I said that, reminiscing over. Yeah, exactly. But we've been talking about Ron, and if you want to share a story, maybe the first time you met him. Do you remember the first time you met him?
I think I started coming here around 2022.
Oh, you got definitive dates. Okay, I like that.
He had on shorts and brown leather shoes with no socks.
Yep.
Old school.
Yep.
Now that's civil rights.
Yep.
Yeah. Now that was truly civil rights move.
Yes, sir.
So you probably he wasn't just coming from golfing with that on.
No,
but okay, did he have lotion on? Was his legs ashy?
He wasn't ashy. I'm
He wasn't
I'm
ashy.
not gonna do that.
No,
to
he
him.
wasn't ashy.
Rest in power.
Hold on, bro.
He wasn't ashy
Because
that day.
he got called. Hey, listen, I called. Yo, Ron, why you wearing shorts with ashy legs?
That stone. What my legs for, man?
Okay, so you said his legs was not ashy.
No.
With no socks and
Not
brown
that.
shoes.
No socks, brown shoes, loafers.
So that stood out to you because you remember that.
Yeah, he was clean. He was an OG.
Did you tell him, hey, man, why you wearing that?
No, I was very respectful.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
always respectful to my old heads.
Gotcha. So remember that one on this mic right now.
If you-
remember that. Remember that. So, okay, you came in, you spoke to him.
Yeah, we just met. We connected. We had some mutual interests, religious things.
Well, no, yeah, that's okay. That's curious because he was really,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say anti, but if something seemed like it happened. You know, sometimes you go to church as a kid, your mom or your dad take you
Yeah.
to church too many times. I can't read none of that, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, with that little baby fuck. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Commercial.
Are
we
you
got a-
serious?
we got-
I'm sorry,
We got
people.
commercial.
My man just came over with his phone with
read
this
this.
little baby font. Come on.
Review.
I-
It's the review.
Okay. I don't know. I could not read that.
Stand by for commercial. Stand by for commercial.
I need a magnifying glass for that.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it was something I don't know because we would talk about religion, church, and he talked about he used to be part of a church.
Yeah.
That's where he was living up in Jersey. I must say,
in
he
Newark.
lived-
In Newark, New Jersey.
yeah, North Jersey.
St. James.
And I don't know something. I don't know. Maybe he shared that with you. Maybe you know more about it than me.
He had faith. I don't think he liked the institution,
Yeah,
the
something took
organizational
place.
church, but he was a man of faith.
Yes, I do
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah,
But I was
yeah,
glad
yeah.
you was able to get that out of him because I wasn't able to get that out of him.
Yeah.
Well,
you
sir,
know.
come on. Okay, we talking
Really?
about church. How you gonna talk about church? Anything? You gonna get what out of them? You was a supplier. You supplied them with
He said you must be born again.
Municipal-
Yeah.
non-traditional
I'm not-
medications.
I don't have the.
You-
It's
you
his
were-
turn.
you
It's
were-
his turn to
you were
talk
his-
about Ron right
You were
now.
his root doctor.
Exactly. That's a good word.
It's his
Before
turn
we
to
get
talk
banned.
about Ron.
Hey, Rock,
It's
he,
his-
he gave him the CMOS, Rock.
Yeah, because Sketches got me banned on YouTube a few
So
times.
so
talking
so
crazy.
so y'all started talking religious.
Yeah, we started talking religion. But we talk religion, we talk politics. And we linked
Whoa.
on that too.
Yeah. Church and state.
Church and state.
Okay, let's go.
No separation.
Ooh,
Not at the lounge.
Okay.
and he was very knowledgeable about both.
Very much so. He was a reservoir. Because I see Dubsy here, so I like to use words when I see Dubsy.
Change your verbiage up a little bit.
He was a reservoir of knowledge.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
literally he was Black History.
Yes, he was.
When
Literally,
that's,
he
that's,
was.
That's my memories of Mr. Ron. Because you got to put respect on him.
Oh, absolutely.
Mr. Ron, when you a certain age.
Well, the governor, we call him the governor.
Because he didn't use Beijing or anything like that. No just for
No,
me.
yeah.
He
I only
didn't-
trying to go with the great
No,
beard.
no.
Whoa. Pause.
No, he didn't do any of that, though. He let his grades show.
Sir, he was, when you probably met him, you said 2022?
Yeah.
Okay,
70,
do the math.
75,
Yeah,
76.
okay. I don't think you need to do that.
But he didn't try to cover his grades. He was good with his age, reservoir knowledge.
Maybe you should get some Beijing. Anybody ever tell you that?
I tried it, man.
You ain't like
It
it?
didn't look like me.
No, you can't
But
go.
this-
Can't go too dark.
But this is about Ron.
I'm just saying we
Mr.
have
Ron.
it's a conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going in and out. So I'm thinking as I
Whoa.
look at you,
Hey,
watch yourself. Watch yourself.
Yo.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, all right.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
AD, hey,
Calm your ass
yo.
down.
Yes, sir.
So we're going. Okay. So boom, religion,
Yeah.
politics. You sit down with him. Now, did you have a jovial relationship, or you was more serious when you?
No, we were good.
Sat, okay.
We sat and laughed, man. And like Dubsy said, I think best. He was a teacher. We were all students, but there were things he.
But
could
you had to
learn
drag stuff out of it. Seemed like to me. He would interject in conversations. He would sit there. He would get a cigar. He would smoke a cigar in about maybe 35 minutes. That took everybody about an hour
from.
and
Oh,
20
yeah,
minutes.
he would chief cigars.
Yeah, get his coffee, sit down, watch TV.
He did
and
that.
then put himself into the conversation indirectly.
All the-
Wait, that's not true.
All the time.
He's like, "Oh, wait a minute, Ron. We weren't even talking to you."
Yeah, but that's not what happened. That is not what happened.
Like, well, what happened then? He'd go into a whole
He'd break it-
scenario. Yeah, he gave a breakdown.
He was Black History.
Oh yeah, he was
I think
definitely Black Panther.
When you have
Black
that type
Power.
of age and what he did as a journalist,
Yes.
and a trend-setting journalist too. I don't want to.
Yeah, his resume was crazy.
Forget that. And I didn't know who he was until I looked him up. And once I looked him up, I'm sitting next to. He was somebody.
Yeah,
But he was
absolutely.
humble.
Yes, he did some things.
But he was right about everything.
Okay.
He thinks he was right about
Okay, I was about to say,
everything.
I'm glad you
He thought,
prefaced that
yeah.
with that.
I didn't see him switch his position about anything ever.
Well, it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would sit there. He was stuck.
Yeah.
No matter what, there was no other way but that one way. And he would argue with people come in, brand new people. I'm like, wait a minute, Ron did this guy here. They guess.
I don't care. That's bullshit.
I'm like, oh, okay. Ron getting a little gangster with the new people.
He was a 5'5" bully.
Yeah, he was, buddy.
A little bit. He was 5'5", but he was a bully.
Yeah,
he got
yeah, that's very good. Yes, he was.
Yeah, but he got respect.
Yeah, he definitely was a bully.
And you weren't gonna try to outsmart him either.
Because at the end of the day, we sat here and we watched whatever he watched.
Whatever golf. I don't like golf.
We had to make a rule.
Yeah.
There was a rule made just because of that situation.
Yeah.
The rule became the first person come in, get to control the TV. Ron can't come and change it. And there was a guy who intentionally came early.
Yeah.
Because now Ron was the more of a left-leaning. This other guy was more of a right-leaning person. And he would want to put Fox on. And Ron hated Fox News.
I agree.
Okay?
Strongly dislike it
So,
too.
because of that, this individual will come early just to turn on Fox to get to Ron. It was funny in the beginning.
Was he African American?
No, he was not.
Okay. He was a Pete.
Pete Cousin.
He was Pete Cousins.
He's Pete Cousin on his uncle's side. He would come in early, put the TV on, and Ron, a couple times because it was the new rule.
Yeah.
Ron really didn't, people don't adjust well with the rules. What's going on here? Anybody watching this TV? And he would say, absolutely, buddy. You know the rule. I was here first. Okay.
So can we say that we created a coup d'etat?
Another big word. You want to define that?
That might be 3 words.
Yeah, that's
How
like
many words
many.
is that, Dubsy?
I mean,
It's French.
It's one word?
It's French. It's 3 words.
That's what I said initially.
you don't think you know nothing. That's what it is. You don't think you know nothing.
He think I'm ignorant.
Yeah. You think you just some regular old young boy.
Ignorant. he thinks I haven't seen the light.
I'm going up
On the rough side.
But yeah, so he couldn't really, again, adjusting. Hell, at my age, I have a problem adjusting.
What age is that?
So, mind your business.
Okay.
So, therefore, the guy would come intentionally, and Ron would kind of let it ride for about 15, 20 minutes before he could really get antsy.
Yeah.
Ron couldn't take it. And I'd be like, He started making the, I'm looking at him, he drinking his coffee and smoking a cigar. He halfway done because he just lit it 5 minutes ago.
Or eating his watermelon from Wawa.
Either that or he had that's a whole nother story, but we'll get into that. So, 20 minutes in, what does Ron say again? You're not paying attention, man. I'm going to turn this channel. Ron, guy would say, you know the rules, bro. I'm about to leave in about an hour. Ron's face was like, an hour? What? Ron was like, oh, okay. So here's the thing what happened. So Ron started to say, okay, if I see this guy's car in the parking lot, he wouldn't come in. Ron would drive around. I seen him drive by because this guy's truck was out there. Ron would not come in here if this guy was in here because he had control of the TV. Ron actually one time took his chair and sat out there because Fox News was on. That's how powerful that mindset was. Bro.
I agree.
Okay, that powerful that they actually got into a whole argument. They was about to fight. The first time I seen Ron actually about to physically fight this dude, Pete's cousin. Now I don't know if it was something because of Pete's cousin's color, but he's a Panther, and Ron's kind of coming from that background.
Ron appreciated everybody.
Ron was about to fight. It was cursing and everything in here. I'm not gonna name the other guy because he don't come around so much.
Yeah, I've never met that other guy.
Maybe you didn't,
No.
but yeah, there was. Anybody remember that? Yeah, I remember. Okay.
It was before COVID.
Very good question. Was it before COVID? I think it was before COVID. Yeah, because Ron took a certain protocol after COVID. So, yeah, this was before COVID.
There we go.
But, yeah, Ron was about to fight this guy. And again, Ron is about yay big. And this guy was kind of big and brawly, from back in the day.
Ron's still a black man.
Yeah, that part, Pantherish.
Fight the power.
Fuck you. It was going at it, man. Like, fuck you. I'm like, whoa. Matter of fact, we're past the bumpy yet. I would say past the bumpy was in here. They start going at it.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
Yes. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It was like that.
They were using that.
It was like that. Then Ron disappeared, and again, he wouldn't come in at all if he saw the guy's truck. And the guy would come in intentionally again just to kind of make a rub. And he was like, yeah, I love Ron. I don't know why Ron's acting like that against me. I love him. We were just playing around. But Ron wasn't playing.
Nah, I know.
Ron did not play.
I know Ron to do a whole lot of playing, Mr. Ron.
No.
He didn't like that Fox, bro.
No.
He like the who?
He didn't like Fox, bro.
Oh, no.
like Fox,
He was not a fan of anything on that side. Yeah. And let's go now. You know who's got to go on this mic next? Freaky Pete's got to go on this mic.
Yes, sir.
Freaky Pete.
Come on, Pete.
Was the he was
Go
his nemesis.
freaky. Go
Yes,
freaky.
you gotta
Go
get over here,
freaky.
Freaky Pete.
Go freaky.
Because him and
Go
Freaky Pete.
It's
Now,
like
Freaky Pete likes Fox News.
Nah,
And
Pete's a plant.
Oh, pizza plant.
It's like
pizza plant. How
Thor,
two peas
Thor,
work
it's
together.
like throwing Loki, right? It's like throwing Loki in the beginning.
Pete, you got to get over here, Pete. Now,
Thor and Loki.
he, Pete is a resident, huh?
That's the only place that Pete sits.
Yeah,
I
Pete's
just
got
put-
his
I
own
just
seat too. Let's think about that. Think about that too. Now, Freaky Pete has his own seat.
Affirmative action.
This before the so freak. Let's grab that mic there, for Pete.
This is the first time I've ever seen Pete sit over there.
Ever.
All right.
I did it one time when
Yeah,
I
I-
walked in and
Oh, we didn't talk about that, Stone. You better get out of seat.
Yeah, we're going to touch one because we're going to get that. Because Freaky Pete got a seat. I just now thought about that. Freaky Pete, you do have your own seat there, buddy. And you've been sitting over there for a long time.
yes, I have.
Okay, so we're going to talk to Freaky Pete. We're not going to ask you how your name became Freaky Pete. That's too long of a story.
So with Chinese
So, when did you first meet Ron? Pause on that. When did you first meet Ron? Down here, or did you meet him up at the other location?
I used to peek in the back room at TF1.
Well, watch the words peek. I don't like that, Pete. This is to say you
Yeah.
came and you observed some stuff.
Right.
You
Peek and peep.
It sounds like you already got
his
a
old
freaky.
name. That was his
your
old
name
name.
is already
His
freaky
old name
Pete,
was
and your peeping
went
don't
from
quite
peep and
go
peep.
together. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
That
So
was his old
you
name.
observed some things from. Okay, say what you
He
said
took, like-
without using the word
Yeah.
peek.
That's his TF1 name. His TF2 name is Freaky Pete. TF1 is
Peeky Pete.
is Peep and Peep.
Ain't no millennials in here.
First time I saw
Oh
him,
man, I was peeping. Whoa.
him and John were smoking in
You're
the
not no
back.
millennial.
Oh, him and John. Okay,
Borderline. You
up
borderline.
on the 202
Yeah,
location.
borderline.
To a location. That was the only
Okay.
I looked back there and there was 5 seats and I didn't know that was a lounge.
Mm.
I thought he
Okay.
was just-
So you observed and you said, okay, did you ever join them in smoking
No,
up there?
No, up there. I saw him twice, and then next time I go in there saying, "We can't smoke here." I never know you could.
Nobody told me nothing.
Nobody told me.
Well, that's a good reason, buddy. We
Yeah,
don't mess with
look.
Pekin' Pete's. Okay, so you see him up there first.
Then they said, "But we are starting a lounge down here at across from Golden Dove Diner." I said, "Oh, I know where that is."
Because you're not a resident of the state. You live in Pennsylvania.
I live in
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
yeah. You come down. This is one of your. This is your regular hangout.
But of all the places I fell into this one.
And this is what in the beginning. Okay. So you met him here.
Yeah, I met him here.
What was the first conversation? Did you recall what the first conversation was when you kind of met him? Because he was like a beginning guy. He sat here. Did he say? Oh no, because Sophie used to be over there. Remember?
Sophie used to-
Yeah, he used to be on the other side of the wall. They brought us the old furniture from down there and recycled it like 10 times over.
Exactly.
But that's
He sat
another
over- that
story
was his
too.
seat over there, yeah, when the
Gotcha.
Couch was over there. Same couch, different position.
Okay, because y'all became pretty close for the wrong reasons, maybe though, if that makes sense.
Yes and no.
Yes. Let's talk about that a little bit. So again, you're a guy you're a Republican. If we're going to talk politics, because Ron was heavy into politics, he was more so Democrat, obviously, and y'all didn't see eye to eye on nothing too much. Pretty much, absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
We agreed,
And
Nothing.
we agreed on golf, and we agreed Dana Bash on CNN was okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, okay. What do you mean by okay? Like she looks okay?
She was a fine-looking woman. And that's why
Okay.
I'd like to be on between 2 and 3. Definitely.
Ah, see, I didn't know that. Okay.
Bring that mic up to you, Pete.
Yeah. Pete's,
Yeah, he liked.
nobody don't know who you are.
You,
Nobody see your face. This is all audio, so you're not going to get in trouble. Nobody's going to be looking
I
for
didn't
you.
know that.
But
know that.
okay, so
not that agency.
now I didn't know you do anything with golf. You play golf, or you just kind of know about?
I played. I used to.
I didn't know that. Okay, see,
So
we
I
learned something new
found that
today.
I can't
Can't do all that.
do all that anymore. But yeah, that's how him and I think I came in on a Saturday, and the golf was on. Might have been a week before the Masters. It was early in April or so. It was my birthday. I was down here buying a cigar, and he was talking about the Masters, and of course how Augusta doesn't let black people in, and everything else. Yeah, and he started
Okay.
giving me history. I said, "Oh, okay, that's interesting to know." And then I said, "Well, did you grow up around here? You grew up in the South, North?" Told me he was from New York. So I kind of knew a few minor things, but yeah, he was a private man. I didn't realize he didn't talk about his ex-wives.
No, he didn't talk too much about nothing like that.
Right.
No.
Personal life at all.
But you find out later on, his second wife was editor of Esquire magazine, and he used to go to all them Esquire parties and
Meet all the folks, big wigs, rub elbows.
On the ascots.
all the Esquire.
Yeah, that
Ascot.
part. Before the ascots was ascot type thing.
So yeah, we would watch it. We watched the golf, and he was a pro. He loved Tiger Woods. I thought, well, he's good for the game.
Good for the game. He is the game.
Wow,
He
good
is
for the
the
I
He
don't know
was
what
the
that
game.
means.
He
Good
was
for the
the
game.
game. He was the game.
Alrighty then.
Well,
Okay,
you got people that would normally play golf to play golf.
Right.
that's
Right.
true. That's true. I'll
Yes,
give you that.
yes, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, yeah,
All
it's-
minorities.
yeah. Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
all
So,
minorities.
Because
yeah.
he's Asian too. He's not black. He's
Listen,
Asian.
Yeah, he's got that part.
According to him,
You're
he's
talking
Asian.
to talking to
Because
Freaky
we
Pete.
definitely know he can't drive. So.
Wow.
You know he can't drive. Alrighty then. That's
But can he
okay.
swim?
Oh, oh man.
Oh
So
man.
we bonded over golf, and then when I'd sit here and do what he would do when CNN was on, I'd just sit in the corner and bite my tongue.
Now you got to remember, it was a time you didn't have that computer. Now you got the computer all the time. This is pre-computer, Pete.
Computer, yeah.
Yeah, this. Now you sat here for a long time without a computer. I don't know when this
No, it
computer
was,
came in. In fact, what,
BS
2 years now?
3 years, yeah.
It's been 3 years with this computer.
17-inch screen.
Yeah, he's got this computer. So folks don't know.
17-inch touch screen.
Yeah. What made you? Okay. What was this all about? Because I don't even know this answer. What made you? Okay, you got a computer. You start bringing it in here every day. What was that all about? Because he had the TV on, maybe.
Because he had the TV on.
Ah, okay. See,
And
it correlates.
He was here before, since he would be here before me.
But sometimes you would get hit before him, though.
A lot of times.
And then I had Fox on, and he'd be going.
Oh, yeah.
and
You finished
switch.
watching it? You finished watching it?
Finished
You still
watching
watching
it,
it? You still watching it?
Yeah. So he would punk.
It's
You.
3 o'clock. It's almost 3 o'clock.
He would punk you, Pete.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. That's all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like I say, he was a bully.
Yeah.
He would punk you out of the channel.
He was bully.
But Pete, we're not watching
But
this
he
all
had a
day, Pete.
reason- He had a reason. He liked that program. And then when she got shit canned, and they brought Nicole Wallace on, he still watched it, but
Mhm.
it wasn't the same. When
Mm.
they changed hosts.
Oh, yeah.
But who got? Well, hold on. Whoa. Who got shit canned?
Maybe
They-
they fired her.
They did? That's what I said. I ain't go there. I ain't go there. Mind your business. Mind your business, great beard.
Yeah, they fired her.
Mind your business. Leave that lady alone. He said he liked how she looked. So okay, so now, do you have a story that you recall that's on top of your mind that, yeah, this is really one of those things that stand out with me and Ron?
Oh, if he's
Because
doing,
I
I'm
know
gonna
it's
help him.
it's probably a fight
I'm gonna help him.
because y'all guys stayed in opposition. You say something. Let's go to when we start getting to Trump because when Trump came in, this was going on.
I remember the first time when Trump got in, he boycotted this lounge for a month.
What,
If
when he
not
won?
more.
What?
If
Say
not-
what- Hold on. When he won?
Yeah, when he won.
Oh yeah, he did. He
boycotted
did.
the lounge.
Oh, he was upset.
afraid-
Oh, he was upset.
Oh, he thought Hillary was going to win the first time around, and he was all cocksure of that. And he wasn't sure. Oh yeah, she's got it in the bag.
Oh man.
That developer from New York, he ain't got a prayer. And next thing you know,
Boom.
the day after the election, this seat got cold over here.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. You're
Yeah.
right. He disappeared for like maybe 45 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he didn't want to see me. He thought I was going to rub it in, but I didn't.
Okay, because was it a bet? Because that's how the hat. So it was a.
The hat was somebody else now.
Okay, who did the bet? Okay, so long story short, for those who are listening, there was some kind of bet, and the bet was if
Yeah,
I guess
with the
Trump,
hat, I think.
if Trump won,
He had to wear the hat.
he would have to wear the hat. Of course, he wasn't going to do that. So I want to say he did accept the bet, but
Yeah.
the next best thing was to hang it up, and it stayed there for how many years? Yo, yeah, Make America Great hat. Make it
Or
right
Make
there,
America Great.
right on the other side of this,
I don't
on that
know.
wall there.
I don't know who ended up getting it.
I don't know where it went. Might have burnt it, but I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know what happened to it. But yes, there was a bet. He disappeared. You're right, for 45 days at least. Now you know he had to smoke somewhere. I don't know where he was smoking at. I don't see a state line. Maybe he was on the back porch, on the deck.
The best story I remember that he told me for golfing is he used to golf down at Rising Sun, the course down there, and he used to say, "You don't want to hit something into the rough down there, especially on a Friday night."
Oh wow.
Yeah, apparently
Wow.
there are some cross burning doing.
Well, yeah, Roger. Yeah, that's Cecil County.
Cecil
Yeah,
County,
it was known for some.
Oh yeah, Cecil County. Yeah.
some racist tactics and.
Yeah, he says. I said, "Oh." I said, "Yeah, but I made for golfing easy on a Friday night. You can see your ball."
Whip,
Wait.
whip, whip.
He
You can
gave
see
me
your ball.
He gave me a look.
you rat bastard.
You rat bastard.
There used to
But
be.
he didn't deny it, and he did have his corner of his mouth curled up, and I saw his teeth.
Yeah, it was-
Speaking of golf, now interestingly enough, so we always tease him about the golf thing. So me and Ty was like, "Yo, Ron, we want to go golfing with you." Now he take golf really serious. He was like,
No. You just can't go out there. You just don't work like that. I'm not a teacher. You gotta go get lessons.
we was like, "Ron, we just want to go out, like we playing. I mean, we're not really serious about this."
That's my whole point. You gotta get some lessons.
So me and Ty, guess what we did? We went and got lessons. We went up to what they call the Porky Oliver's. Lady named Beth. How convenient. Gave us 4 lessons. We had to pay for 4 lessons. We got the lessons. Me and Ty got the lessons. Did our thing. Learned some nomenclature. Oh, this is the French. This is that. Okay, cool. So we learned some stuff. We came back. We came back together. Me and Ty. To Ron. Ron, we'd like to tell you that we took a lessons. He didn't believe us at first.
No, you didn't.
I said, Ty said, yeah, we did. And the lady name was Beth. I guess that rang a bell.
Okay. What? You got your clubs?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, I guess I do need to get some clubs. So me and Ty, we rummaged up some Goodwill from People clubs. All right, Ron, when you going to go out? I'm going to say it's maybe 6 months later. He out of nowhere.
Hey, guys, you guys want to go golfing?
Oh, we can go now? Cool. So we go golfing. Guess what? He pays for it. He paid for our golf. He paid for our lunch. I said, oh, this is all right. But now here's another thing. Now, again, we brand new golfers. We don't know what we're doing. So we hitting the ball, doing whatever, and then, what's the score? Huh? What's the score? What's that?
Yeah, you got to keep score.
How do you even keep score?
Come on, man.
Yeah, okay. So now here's the interesting part about this whole thing. He already knew our scores. He was keeping track. This may be the 3rd hole. We on the 3rd or 4th hole. What's the score? I'm like, I don't know. How do you keep score? How do you do that? Okay, so you hit from the tee. That was 1. You hit from over here. I'm like, damn, you remember more than me. So what's the score?
Well, that's the thing, Stone. Come on, man. That's how you play the game.
He started getting serious.
You got to play the game right.
So Ty looking like, man, you ain't got to be like that, man. You know we knew, man. We out here playing around. We don't know what we doing.
Yeah, well, if you got to learn it, you got to learn it right.
So, move forward, we started getting in tournaments. Again, for whatever cause it was. Now, we just out there for smoke cigars and have fun. On a quiet note, I didn't want to be with Ron because Ron was too serious. I'm trying to get somebody else's card. They're like, yeah, you go with Ron. In my mind, I'm like, no, I don't want to go with him. He plays too rough. I just want to go and play. I'm smoking a cigar. I'm out here having fun. I'm ready to go at the 8th hole. I got to do like another. How many holes? Nah, it's too many holes. Yeah, it's too many. It's 18 holes. I'm like, after the 9th hole, I'm ready to go home. Me and Ty like, yeah, let's go. So there's another guy named Gene, one of Ty's buddy. Now he's good like Ron. Me and Ty, we suck. But Gene is good. He plays golf on the regular. So Gene came,
Ron, leave them alone. They're just brand new.
they're okay. They're just learning. They don't need to keep the score. Ron snaps on him.
No, Gene. That don't work like that. It don't work like that.
I said, ooh, he getting spicy.
They need to learn how to keep score. They're going to play. They got to play it right.
And Gene just shook his head. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yes, Stone, you're with Ron. Y'all meet us down the other side. So, yes, Ron took golf super, super serious. Fast forward. For whatever reason, he stopped playing golf.
Cold turkey.
Like, yeah.
Cold turkey.
Like,
He
what happened?
didn't want to talk about it no more.
Right. Like, yeah, what happened? You playing golf? He was playing golf, like, I know, guaranteed every weekend. Every weekend, that was guaranteed. This a few times out the week. So something happened. I asked him, I said, Ron, what happened with golf? Yeah, I'm done with it right now. And you're right. And he wouldn't even want to talk about it.
Talk about it.
He did not. When I thought it,
He didn't want to watch it either because he didn't want to watch it.
you know, as I'm talking right now, I'm thinking,
He hated the live. The players went over.
yeah, I'm thinking, but I don't know if it was that. Now, in hindsight,
What'd you say, Pete?
He didn't like it
when the Middle Eastern cats was coming over, putting the money in it.
they went over to live golf, the Saudi Arabian.
Oh, the
They get paid
Saudi
all the money.
Arabian, yeah.
Oh, they
yeah,
all sell out. They all
antithesis
went for
of
the money.
PGA, yeah.
So I'm thinking, though, in hindsight, I don't know. Listen to this, though.
Are you serious?
I don't know. We don't know. But I'm thinking now, in hindsight, if there was anything medically going on that made him kind of stop and he couldn't do what he wanted to
By
do.
himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just, because again, he was very private.
Right.
He would never tell you that.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking as I'm on his mic right now.
Him and Rick was going.
Later on.
Yeah, I'm just saying he was just playing golf, period, or whatever. He had his buddy. I forgot the other guy name that always talks smack to him. That
Well, I think he was losing bets more than he was winning them.
well, maybe, but don't. He would go out there by himself.
Fact check that.
Yeah, he would do that, but he would go out there by himself in a minute.
Well, he kept saying,
What's that guy name? Oh man, his buddy, the other buddy that talks smack. He stopped playing with him because he was talking a lot of smack. I think he lost a couple times too. You remember his name? He would mention the guy. Oh, me and such we're going to play, and they would bet. And the guy did win a couple times. And I don't think in at least Ron's mind, he wasn't as good as Ron. And Ron thinking, why am I losing to this guy? Because he just talk a lot of smack.
Near the end, he couldn't hit a straight shot, and he was tired of going to the left and going to the right.
Yeah, he was saying it when I was playing with him. But I was like, I was impressed. I'm like, oh, man, if I can do that, I'm great. He was like, nah, that's not good. I'm like, Brian, what I know, but I'm like, bro,
But
that's good.
His putting game started to go. He said he just couldn't concentrate.
Yeah, so I wonder. Yeah, so again, just putting, me speculating right now. But I'm thinking as I'm talking on this mic, if that had anything to do with anything medical, and he just got frustrated, like, okay, can't do it like I used to.
Because to not even to watch it on television, that's crazy.
Yeah, like
That's
something
what
that you
I
love.
was like, nah.
Yeah, he loved golf. I mean, he had every kind of watch, the GPS watch, and his golf gear. So, who
But
else
at the
is down
same
there?
time, he stopped watching MSNBC and CNN.
Well,
at the same
that's
time.
after the second term with Trump. He left CNN alone. He boycotted politics and said he
politics,
done
the
with
whole
it.
thing.
He said he needed cleansing. But then he came back and he started watching MS Now, which was MSNBC back then. So, I don't know. Anybody don't see who down there? It was Franny Nobles, and they don't speak no English. I can look. See how they looking? Look, yeah, it's of course not. Rat bastards. Sketchers, how about you, bro? When did you run into Ron? You remember that?
When I first came, matter of fact, I came in here to get some cigar before I went back to New York. This is before I bought the house.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
see, that's something I'm about to
I
find
just
out.
came
I
in and
know
I
that.
said, let me get some cigars to drive back home because I was looking at some houses.
Mhm.
And I came in here and it was just somebody sitting there smoking a cigar. I peeked and I says, "There's a lounge in here?" They go, yeah. It's a lounge in here. Most of the time it's packed, but I don't know where everybody at. I said, "Wait, you could smoke in here?" Where? I went back in the car, drove to New York. Says, when I come back, I now know where to smoke at. So this was like 2018. 2018. So when I came back to buy a house, I said, "Damn, where I'm smoke at?" And I remember this place. So probably 4 months later, I came in here. Ron is here again. When he told me he's from New York, it was a wrap. And then that
Come
was
on,
my
son.
seat. So that was my seat. I sat right next to Ron and was just absorbing all of that.
Now, did he
energy,
share any
man.
information? Because I'm curious because he was so
he
private.
told me about the ex-wife and
From the beginning, really?
Yeah, living in New York, and then
Okay.
he moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, yep.
Lived in Atlanta where he had one of his wives over there.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that his divorce and all that child support and all that stuff. He did the
Yeah,
same thing I did.
yeah.
I guess he heard the same story when I was talking about it. He says that's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. And then I started giving him barbiturates. So I started
roots.
giving him
You start telling me what you do. I got a
yes,
side
and then,
hustle.
and I gave him some sea moss, not sea moss, but I gave him the
Sour sop.
sour sop. Fell in love with the sour sop.
Yeah, because did he do CMOS?
No, he did the sour sop.
Yeah, he did sour. Okay, yeah, he did that. Yeah, that's interesting. Now, what I'm thinking? My daughter actually knew him, and I didn't know it.
How?
Yeah, he's a gangster. So, I don't know if I had a picture or something. I was talking about him. We was at home, and my daughter worked at Barnes & Nobles at the mall. And I was just talking about this guy named Ron. She was like, wait a minute, I think I know Mr. Ron. I'm like, what the heck how you be quiet, mind your business. You know what you're talking about. No, he comes in and gets Americana and quiche. That's Mr. Ron. Is he an older guy? I think I had a picture. I said, yeah, I know him. He comes in and orders Americana every day and gets a quiche
From Barnes and Nobles.
at the mall. He's routine. He did that for years, but whatever reason he stopped doing
because
that.
he was a writer, so he probably was venturing, going and reading
Bro,
books and all.
he was. When I say he was a creature of habit, what? He was a creature of habit, and we would clock him. Normally, I think he would get here about maybe 12:30 ish. That was his whole routine. He got to leave at 5 o'clock.
Right.
Y'all remember them days?
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock, 5:30. He be right middle cigar. Okay, I got to go. Like somebody just hit his piece, stuck him in his ass.
That's crazy. Cause if I would have peeked in here and saw Ron smoke a cigar, I probably wouldn't have.
And he was the only one in here at that time. Yeah, he stayed.
Cause it's like 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Yeah, he would come in around like 12:30, and stayed about 5 o'clock. And like clockwork, we knew up about 5 o'clock, 5:30. He got to get up and leave. And we asked him, "Where you going, Ryan? You ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got no job."
You know what he else? He said something else too that I remember. He said, "Yeah, we were open during COVID." I said, "What?" I said,
Yeah, see, he was really he ain't play with COVID. He ain't play with that, so I'm surprised. Man, I don't remember. I don't know about this. You saying this was open to COVID?
He said that
We were open during COVID, but he wore a mask in here.
Yeah, that's what I say. He was kind of. I'm not playing that. Come on, man.
Wore a mask.
Yeah, say it again.
He smoked a cigar and wore a mask.
Take a puff, put his mask back on.
Yeah.
That's I remember those days. He would take a puff of cigar, put his mask back on. I'm like, dude, hope you blew your smoke out before you put the mask back on. Because that might
you
make.
didn't come in during COVID. There was a couple people came in during COVID.
That's a very good question, bro.
You came in, right?
I came in.
Well, of course, Freaky Pete came in. Of course, he was here.
I got no one.
I didn't believe in no. There's no such. There's a cold. That's what I was told. Okay, whatever's clever. Whatever's clever, man. But again, we didn't beat your ears up, man. But we wanted to, dedicate this podcast to Ron.
And Ron hate Trump, just for the record.
Oh, absolutely. I thought we was kind of clear about
I
that.
wanted to make sure that everybody knew that.
He
Yeah.
didn't like him because as a New Yorker, he didn't like him.
Yeah, a lot of
most
people.
New Yorkers don't
Yeah,
like
right. So that's the whole gimme that folks don't like Trump. That's from New York. But again, we wanted to shout out Ron. Again, he will be missed.
Rest in
His
power.
daughters came down. We got to meet his daughters. Awesome people. Shout out to them. And he did so much. I don't think we really realized what he really, really, really did until
His career as a,
it was too late.
professor.
UD.
Yeah, he was adjunct. Yeah, he was professor. He did so much.
First black bureau chief in Atlanta.
Yes.
He was a top writer for the New York Times,
Yeah, he
right?
did so
I forgot
much.
what title was his New York Times? I know he was up there.
Atlanta bureau chief.
He was the
bureau
bureau
chief.
chief in Atlanta.
Yeah.
First black.
And you say you want to give folks their flowers while they're here. We kind of gave him his flowers while he
Kinda
gave him a
gave
hard
it to him.
time. We gave him a hard time, but we loved him while he was here.
I know, right?
Yeah, we definitely gave him his flowers while we in our own ways. But shout out to Ron. Again, he'll be missed. Tobacco Phil won't be the same. His seat, this guy with the gray beard now just kind of feel comfortable in his seat right now.
E. Smothers.
Yeah. Old Ron. Well, on that note, I'm about to say thanks for coming out. God bless you. Good night. You got something for him, Sketch?
That's it. That's it.
Signing off. Is there anything you want to say, Gray Beard? Before you,
Great beard.
GB, you good?
Great beard.
All good, GB?
You gotta tell me where to get that Beijing from.
Just get a pencil, man. Just go to a Chinese store and get a pencil or something like that. That's all you would need.
Wait, what we got
feel
there?
this
What we
might
got
take a
there?
longer period of time, but
Your pencil broke today?
No, I want to come out and let the rain and natural abilities. When I did Ron, I figured I wouldn't be in tune.
It's pencil broke.
And I want to be in tune today.
You should do a sketch of that. Just Republican.
Yeah.
Cut it all off.
I don't know what that would look
Republican.
like.
That's the Republican look. Yeah, if you black and Republican, you can't have facial hair.
Was that the rule?
You ain't know
Right.
that?
He's right.
Yeah.
He's right.
So they look at you, they see
He's
Republican.
Right. You're right.
Okay, I don't know how we went there, but okay. That's
right.
cool.
He's right.
That's cool. That's good. Well, look, folks, thanks for listening. SmokeWorldPodcast.com is the website. Smoke World
Log on.
Podcast, IG,
Yeah,
Facebook,
yeah.
all
Yeah.
those different places. YouTube,
Yeah.
Stone, Smoke World Podcast.
Yeah.
All that. Whose water are these? These my waters?
Would you like one?
No, thanks. Peace out.
Stay
still on
hydrated. Dubsy.
Peace.
It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to talk about what's happening, baby. So run, don't crawl. It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to think. So go ahead and get yourself a smooth drink.